Yadav, we leave it at that. Thanks for joining us and giving us an update on the quarter's numbers as well as the outlook. But we move across to the next company which announced its earnings yesterday is Venky's India, which registered a 66% jump in its December quarter profit. What are the key highlights here and what are the top contributors to the bottom line? Let's ask the management. Joining us now on the show is Managing Director B. Venkatesh Rao. Mr. Rao, once again, good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. Let's start off with the factors that you attribute to the strength in this particular quarter and whether or not you can expect the strength to move on as we move on to over the next few quarters as well.
We can sustain the growth and steady increase because what has happened is we have expanded in soya extraction plant. There's a new plant which is coming in Ahmednagar area, investment of 44 CR I think, and then additional to that we are having a vegetable oil refinery putting up in Ahmednagar area. Again we are expanding on the SPFX. New unit is coming in Patna village and Satara, Maharashtra. So that is an investment of 60 CR. And of course, the realization for one-day-old chicks, broiler birds, and hatching eggs have really improved the realization. And of course, for this quarter, the interest rates have come down because of the payments. It was, I think, last quarter 20 CR, and it is 14, I think. So there's a difference, and then the realization automatically goes up. So all these factors put together, it is looking to be, on the upper side.
Okay, and expansion plans in oil seeds and specific pathogen-free eggs businesses, sir. Can you tell us a little more about that as well? Because it's there in your press release that in total you are putting in about 100 crores there.
We are putting up a new unit for pathogen-free eggs in Bor Taluka. Additionally, I think it's 60 CR investment which we are doing, which will of course enhance the supply for SPFX, which is growing in the market, and especially for the vaccines for human and etc. for chicken and human. And this oil seed business also is growing, so we're putting up a new plant. We're having a vegetable refinery oil coming up in Ahmednagar area. So that's another win-win situation, as I repeatedly said again. And of course, all these three products, which are realization is very good, and that's why this it is looking very, very positive. So this is what it is like.
How are you anticipating the change that one has seen in terms of poultry prices over the next couple of quarters?
The poultry industry looks to be good, going through smooth time, and the future looks good till April, because then the rains will tell you the story, whether they're good or bad, because again it depends on the crops. And of course, the policies of the government have been very smooth and helping midday meals or whatever. But I think it totally depends on the crops, and then of course the expansion 10% which I've been shouting for the industry. The norm is 10% and 11% of the broiler industry. So it depends totally how this farmers are going to react to the expansion, seeing some money. So it totally depends on the industry also and the farmers also.
Okay, Mr. Rao, thanks for joining us and giving us an update on the quarter's numbers. We'll move on and address what is actually the big theme for this particular